Well, some new developments in a months-long battle over Arizona's statewide voter registration database.
So a federal judge has dismissed the Department of Justice's lawsuit, signaling a win for Secretary of State Adrian Fontes and Attorney General Chris Mays. 12 News journalist Tori King, she's live this morning at the state capitol with more on what this ruling means for voters. Tori.
Well, Arizona's statewide voter registration rolls will no longer be shared with the Justice Department thanks to that federal judge. This does mark the very latest setback in the Trump administration's efforts to collect that data from several states, 6 to be exact. Now, this lawsuit was filed all the way back in January, and it was trying to force Arizona Secretary of State Adrian Fontes to hand over unredacted personal data on around 5 million registered voters in our state. That information included personal things like home addresses, birth dates, social security numbers, even your driver's license numbers. The federal judge threw out that lawsuit, though, saying individual voter registration forms do qualify as records, referencing the Civil Rights Act of 1960, but that an entire statewide database does not. The Arizona Secretary of State posted this video on X after the ruling.
Department of Justice was wrong yet again. In another state, this DOJ loses by trying to invade your privacy. I will continue to protect your personal identifying information from these kinds of illegal requests, no matter what. Congratulations to the lawyers over at Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays' office and my own legal team for making sure that we protect all of Arizona's voters.
And speaking of Mays, Fontes and Attorney General Chris Mays both issued this joint statement, reading in part, quote, "This is now the 6th federal court to reach the same conclusion. Arizona acted correctly in refusing this request, and today's ruling vindicates that decision. Our offices will continue to defend the privacy of Arizona voters against federal overreach." Now, this judge did also dismiss this case under prejudice, or with prejudice, meaning that they cannot refile this lawsuit again in the future. That's the very latest here in Phoenix. I'm Tori King, 12 News, Today in AZ.